Thank you for doing so. As Kenny tries to go aggressive at top of middle, the wall. He's given away, unfortunately, the other side of A. They'll play a retake. Interesting to play a retake on the A side as well. So many little nooks and crannies to burrow in. Mind you, I'd much rather retake on A than B. So I understand the sentiment. Happy's in a good position. He knows that there's one toward top middle.
Is he? Was
in a prime position to get Shocks, who made a lot of noise as well, but he reads that all too easily. With 5 alive, check. Far away from the site. Surely they'll leave one there to watch rotations, which is what they do, but Shocks continues on. Apex and Kenny and all G2 on the retake to great success.
That's unbelievable how they've managed to make that retake a possibility. It's actually a 5-on-5 situation. The bomb goes down.
Can hold off the top of middle with an M4 against just pistols, and I think he may do, because it looks like that's where they look to go.
Maybe. 50 seconds yet. They still have all their utility available. 9 flashbangs. We go to second middle, presumably for the smokes, and the flashbangs will come in momentarily. It's up to Kenny S, Body, and Shoxy to defend. What a formidable trio. We'll see if they can hold on.
Adamvik, Khalidi, you need to learn to use HLTV.org, because that would tell you who won the first map, and then you wouldn't have to be such a rude person yelling at everyone else's body. Is rude to Sixer, puts him down. Pistol's not held off by Kenny in the end. I was wrong. But he still does contribute. Finds one on RPK. Goes down after to Happy. Interestingly enough, but Body's still in the corner to make sure that, although the bomb has been planted, and yes, that does mean more money for the T's, he'll be able to slip in and find Scream, who's on the stairwell. MBK gets the kill instead. They somehow got it down to just 2 players remaining, though, which I don't think should have happened.
And the bomb planted as well. It's actually not the worst round in the world there for EnVyUs. Probably won't be buying next round, but certainly stabilized for the 4th, and they should be absolutely fine after that.
Back out toward the position at quad to play, wingman to Body. Henry, you can be my wingman anytime. But bullshit, I can be yours.
Okay, well, fair enough.
Top Gun.
Okay.
And I actually wore it out, because I used to watch it and then tell my mom to rewind it so I could watch it again. And I do that about 3 times a day. So behind him, as the smoke goes down, they'll deploy theirs towards CT. Doesn't matter if they do that, because they have to walk by NBK first. They finally trade it back. 6 are doing so. Surprisingly, just the 1 kill. The bomb site wide open. They went for the early rotation despite the passive hold inside of the site. And now it's all about holding off the retake, which they can attempt to do. Kenny, they've had his ace in the last round. He's got work to do in this one, as Kenny flash himself back in, follow it with a second out toward Banana Smokes. Pretty much every possible choke point, but a gap, a massive gap toward Happy. He sprays down 3, gets it back to a 1-on-1, 2 HP. He can play the time. Shocks has to go for the defuse. Behind the smoke, he's already running off of it, and that's it. He's got it. Happy. A gap in a smoke they thought was covered. He'll go down to the ball.
So G2 have somehow made a fantastic call there, especially that with the flashbang over. MBK finds 1, but that's all he'll get.
All he gets is Scream, starts to walk his way inside of the site, a site that does have 2 more to watch it, including that of Apex, who is boosted, falls off, gets XMX, leaves his teammate Shocks in the back of the site, but they find him far too easily. He's not able to contribute to holding off the bomb plant, and therefore Envy, with it down, have 3 AKs to hold off that of a Lackless Kit on G2's side, not one among the 3. And it's go time. It's go time indeed. 1 kill on the entry already to the retake. It's Scream that has to hold it off. Happy again toward Banana, could be the hero. The one who has to win out against 2. 3 kills for Apex in the round. Slow HP, doesn't even matter.
6 up, looking to ruin that, as he'll be finding kills there. And the MAC-10 presumably going to cause quite a lot of damage, but maybe not. Getting tagged up, but there's the first kill. And Body with the second. So they've got the call. There's probably going to be an A stack, or B stack, I should say, as EnVyUs make their way back toward A. But hot on the heels is Shoxy. He'll be taken down by Scream, and that should be the round as well. Kenny S can't really do much, and can't really justify the challenge at this stage. When we go toward A, that's going to be round completed. They'll find a MAC-10, but that's pretty useless into a gun round on the CT side, so I'm sure they'll try and throw themselves in and try and get a kill with it. Get an extra $600 kill reward. And here's the hunt. Happy with the AK-47 once again. He must have a ton of frags by now. He has been killing.
Didn't even realize that.
Yeah, he was very quiet on cobblestone. It's very small times. He hits the footsteps at the flash, and this could be massive, or it could just be 1 kill. He had to do much better than that. So many players on his screen, a little bit awkward with the flashbang, but Shox can still recover. This why does no one ever check the boost spot? It's so heartbreaking to watch, but as we scream, get one kill, but Apex keeps the dream alive for now at least. Bomb will be planted, can he deny it? I don't think he can. The smoke is too much to handle, but apparently not. Happy gets taken down, 3-on-1 now, and this could be the first in 3 that we've seen G2 post around, but Sixer trying to deny it the best he can. He'll only get one, and finally G2 get around.
They wrap around the quad side instead. It's Body and Kenny. Should be a pretty straightforward exchange in this point in time with Kenny still holding off. That opens up an opportunity though because Shox with the MP9 goes for a range game. They can wrap back around. It changes the established crossfire and it puts the bomb through CT. Apex was ready for it, but aim punch a massive factor as his crosshair fires to the sky. So too does his bullets and the round opens up because they go B.
Very nice call from EnVyUs here. Open side as well. It's MBK. Thought he had the advantage there, and he sort of did. He had a very strong A defense. It was the bottom banana, but maybe he's not done it just yet. Gets the first kill, but can't find the second. That was a round-winning kill. If he gets that, they probably take it. But now Kenny S left in a horrible spot. 13 HP, no nades, no kit, and is trying to hold on to the AK-47. So EnVyUs very well recovers the AK. Maybe they can get CZs out and try and see what they can do here.
Almost get a place of safety because you get pinched off, you can't run through the pit as easily, you get wrapped around from it. Quad side could play from Shox to get assertive and aggressive. Catches off the first kill, it's Sixer to fire back. Doubly so, RPK. He was having a...
That's all they'll really get into the next round, and it's Apex who probably gets this kill. Might get another as well, that's not too bad. Maybe there is something to work with in round number 10 after this one. They saved 2 AKs now.
And they're going to go. MBK will do the same. Through the smoke, they go. He'll sit inside of it. If that smoke dissolves and they completely bypass him, he's in a perfect position, but it dissolves. And he's not quite ready for the fact that Happy is...
round won't be ideal. CT's probably still can't get out the AWP, but he's going to have a couple of kills coming in. Apex seems to be good for 1 or 2.
Apex. Shot followed up with the fact that MBK has also gotten aggressive to find kills. Side because he goes aggressive for the EWP shot, misses it. But he's got to find himself a position that's viable to help his teammate Body, who goes down, and just Kenny inside of it. We know he's good in that spot, can't do it. He is washed up. Holy moly. Not much years. He's over the hump, I would say.
They're a bit, but they're going towards the yard side, and this should be the first kill for Kenny S, apparently. That's a nice shot on the Deagle. Now we're starting to see something for G2 here. They're getting back into this game. 2 frags. It should be the third here as well. Apex with the Deagle, and the aggressive play towards Banana does pay off eventually. Still 4-on-2 situation with XMS and RPK alive, but RPK not having the best day in the office today. They'll get dropped, and that should be it. It's going to be G2 to recover.
No, they're trying to. They need to. They need to make this a 7-5 game. They need to keep themselves in the contest because remember they swap over. It gets going
to be pushing all the way through. This is guaranteed kill for him, isn't it? You just know he's going to hit those for days. Scream goes down, 5-4. That's all we wanted to see from Kenneth. And it's the first kill. XMS trying to get the refrag, which he does absolutely with that Mac 10.
RPK aggressive. Oh, aggressive, and Kenny, or Kenneth, I should say, not ready for it inside of the site. XMS, therefore, that's going to plant the bomb. NBK and Shox have to retake. It's 1 versus 2. Chance to try and do so, and they know the smoke's been deployed out toward quad side, so he is on the site itself. Therefore, the op gets preset and ready. A flash deters the vision, but they weren't quite far enough out to catch it because back inside of the library they shall go. And it's quiet in the library as we look at the girl with the pretty glasses. And XMS will try and get above the smoke, finds the first shot, real chance at winning it now because he can back off. He can play the time in the bomb. Shox with an AWP, and you're dead right, has picked up a kit though. He had no kit. But it's going to be a rotation from XMS. If he holds it in the smoke, I think he's got it. I think Shox has this. This is going to be close, and it's done. Picking up the kit in time. Kenny's forced back inside of the A site. Again, more close quarters combat that he has to win out. They won the last 2 rounds. He gets found this time. Perfect wraparound from Arch because they knew he gave up the position as soon as he was spotted inside of the site. Scream holds for rotations. A smoke down. MBK nearly finds him inside of it, but loses track. Still manages to line up against the wall. And he will fall. Like a leaf in autumn.
It's true.
Which is also known as fall.
Yes.
As Happy takes down Shox. Sixer to hold it. The wraparound starts well.
And they haven't fully committed just yet, so that flashbang's not going to work out too nicely for him. But there is a gap in the smoke, which he will use to his favour. And he gets 1 kill. Bomb down as well. That'll buy some time at least.
Shox is going to push his way around on 19 HP and go for broke. A hero play, unfortunately, the first taps. Yes, they were undetected. They had no idea that he'd worked his way in, but they were off the mark, and Sixer was easily able to find it. In return, there's another bomb plant to Envy, and 9-6 looking more and more likely. Happy in this position, I think, is probably something like 9-1.
Yeah.
While he's sitting toward the top of Banana. Good shot, Apex. That denies the bomb plant, though. That makes things very interesting because the HP is not substantial. Oh, and a big miss for Sixer. That could cost them the round in the end as they get much closer. Predictions go out the window that I said.
But with no nades, I'd say that's unlikely. Maybe just a default and try and see what they can do with just the Glock here, which has been changed recently. Shoxy does spot one towards Boiler, but can't find the frag just yet.
Kenny. Next in line, we'll try and find the final damage, the killing blow on XMS, but he runs back in the site. He's going to cover it off with Sixer. The double up, I imagine, boost. Please, please.
I like this.
Please
setup.
boost. No, he's going to go actually just be sacrificial at this point. Put a penny on the end of a string, dangle a piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. But it doesn't work.
Penny on a piece of string.
I meant candy. Look, you know, some people just really like the money. They chase it. You just wheel it in.
You'd normally like $5 on a piece of string.
Like,
then that
like fly fishing.
A penny might not work.
Ah, penny for good luck.
Yeah, you're going to be chasing that around.
Yeah, I need all the luck I can get, let's be honest.
4-on-2. We'll see if EnVyUs can find any as they try and hold a full to B site. It's Sixer, the last line of defense, and that particular bomb site. And it won't work out for him. It looks like it's going to be a very convincing round here for the G2 boys. RPK, arm up, USP, and a headshot. Being quiet tonight, but maybe he could turn it all around here.
Gonna try his level best, and RPK, aggressive, no kit, has to be aggressive, of course, you're right, of course. How dare I say it, it was well known. Gets to Oranges too. Because he's in the corner, he can actually hold off and defend the position and shots towards CT, but he thinks he has to bait the other to get the kill. Kenny says, thank you very much, I'll take the money. Honey, I'ma run. Kenny, AK-47. Didn't find the shots, he was lots of damage done, the nade will do it. A detonation, but a run and gun, XMS. Denies Kenny of potential glory. I'm sure he was expecting in that position, having done so much damage. It would be a simple spray and pray.
To finish there for Apex Black. You could have gone with that.
Ooh, it's on Friday, though.
No, but that was the only song I think she did.
She did a few others, but yeah, it was the only hit, so. Well, speaking of hits, Happy's going to try and find one skyward as they jump down in toward the pit. Unfortunately, not really much he's going to be able to do. Goes down immediately, Scream the last alive. He's on the other side of the map, and another round, therefore, for G2, who have not only taken the lead to start off this half, they've now gotten a cushion of a round in between that and tying it up.
Yeah, double digits coming in. Scream. There it is. That's why he likes the PT-50. Manages to pluck off the head of Shoxy. Much is a risk. He'll be buying regardless next round. I'll be very surprised if I like him. Keeps the MAC-10 as they enter the next round. Let's see, though. Maybe I'm wrong.
Will walk into the apartments. MBK spraying it down from the other end of it. Unfortunately, the nade doesn't penetrate the wall. The bullets do. Sixer will go inside of the door, though, aggressively with an AWP. And it's MBK that gets found for all of his spam through the wall. Just gives himself up. They've lost Shox as well. Finally, a response on the CT side from Envy now that the guns are drawn. And drawn level they are in this round. In fact, better off. They're down to just 2 remaining. Body's gone. Apex is going to suffer the same consequence. Scream finding the kill. We go within.
But caught off by the Flames. Won't be able to push any further. It is MBK to strike first. Takes down Happy. They've got the advantage here. This is a massive round here for the G2 side. Win this could force the double eco, but Scream says no for now, at least. Takes been under control, and a frag down with him.
RPK, MPK. I was about to say NPK. That's a mix-up again. RPK does very well from under the quad, considering he struggled early on. Holds his ground. Body
At the top of B.
battling his Apex. Onto the corner, it's RPK that puts the cap in the smoke lineup. They're both there, but he can't find the second. And the muzzle flash does not reveal fast enough. In fact, turned upon. They knew exactly the corner he was in. It's an easy lineup, but Sixer, with the wall of smokes down that they, therefore G2 have deployed. We've seen that before. Was in prime position. Look at Sixer and Scream.
And it comes. And doesn't do much to Sixer, but the frags come in all the same. RPK and the aforementioned sniper doing a good job. Bomb dropped. Very quiet in this map so far. Molotovs towards B to get some map control. Body just runs through the fire there. Oh dear, we didn't see him from his POV, but I did see him running through flames for quite a considerable amount of time. Didn't get tagged up either. That's just a straight up kill.
Poor lad.
Let me use Flash Diva. If we can get a replay of that, that'd be interesting, but I'm not sure.
That's Apex. We'll continue to try and find shots inside of the site. Good counter peek. Takes him down to 44. He's got to be a little more cautious of doing that again, and he gets caught once more. Scream, the man to do the damage.
5-4. Apex low. They look a little bit disjointed here. Kenny S is looking a little bit out of reach of the B-bomb site right now. He can't do too much of it. That's a way for the smoke to go down. In terms of utility, he's got a smoke, so hoping SCT makes a mistake and potentially has the chance to take him down, but why would you now? You're the CTs, you've got the 5-on-4, damage inflicted. You've got no smokes, that is a bit of a problem, but 30 seconds and MPK opening things up on the A side of the map now could get a little bit more complicated there. Exchanges coming through left, right, and center. The bomb's down at B. Smoke towards CD spawn. Apex got a clean run at the side in terms of the plan, but he's in a 2-on-1 situation. Up against the Orba 6 and Happy, who's been clutching all day long. How does Apex win this? Well, that's a good start. Pushes through the smoke, had to make something happen there, and he managed to get the opening kill and the 1v1 situation.
Apex continues to wrap around as well. He wants to buy time against Happy, who this time doesn't have Banana to play with on his favor. He's on the retake, which means he has to be more aggressive. He has to force the issue. Apex has rotated all the way around. This could be very good, except that Happy's looking that direction. Doesn't matter. Off angle, good find. Low HP, good kill.
MP9s and G2 with Galils and CZs. Nades towards Banana, but Shoxy's past them. And he'll be looking to kill this player at the sandbags. Almost certainly going to get him, but only gets one. M4 picked up by XMS, and this is an absolute barn burner around so far. Kills all over the place, and a 3-on-3 comes in.
RPK down by Kenny, close.
Flashbang towards middle. RPK to defend, who has had a quiet game so far. It'll be one flash, and they'll explode towards mid.
Explode and go. Hold off for RPK, who's under the quad, but that baits Happy out. He only manages one kill, one each, which means Apex on the 8K has actually opened up a possibility of good effect, and Shocks as well up close. If he finds...
But, went for the partial buy with the upgraded pistols and the AK, but it will be Deagles and CZs now, but it might not matter. Joxy with the 1D to take down Happy, and an opening has been found. The rifle not recovered as of yet. It's a little bit too deep for him, and it's going to be RPK to recover just about. He's had a really rough game here on Inferno, and I think they know what they have to do here. EnVyUs, there's the kill from Sixer. At least buy some time as they make their way towards A. It's Sixer rotates back towards A again. Can't find a shot for the smoke this time, and the bomb will be planted.
Planted indeed. Apex to do. And he'll make sure that it's covered off, but no, it just barely gets it down before XMS does get in position. He held up, was waiting for his teammates. Goes aggressive, good headshot to find, but two players staring down the same angle. It was always going to be impossible. In the meantime, MBK with a great deagle shot in the pit has given a real chance to G2, and in fact, Sixers are... I appreciate the invitation, I certainly will.
Good.
Well, either way, it's going to be a shot by Shocks to take out Scream. It's traded back, though, as Scream did find the first one, so XMS backs inside of the site. Real chance to hold off on the approach. In fact, XMS is going to give up more than that. Rotates out of the site altogether. Bombs still drop down at the bottom and middle. So G2 are trying not to walk into any traps. But they've lost one already. And Happy. As AWP sits inside of apartments, perhaps thinking they're going to want to get closer. This is it's a bit of a gamble. It's not guaranteed by any means that anyone's going to head that direction. In fact, they're not even going to go close to it. Back over toward B. This should be a pretty straightforward round for G2. Should be. Yeah, the rotation off by XMS, that pretty much confirms it.
Yeah, they'll get an easy plan here. 14-13. They'll just be looking to save the AWP here. The CTs, they don't care if the round goes against them. They just want to make sure they have that big green gun into the next round. RPK heads towards middle. XMS, nothing really to lose as well. Got Deagle and Armor. They'll be buying up next round regardless. And down he goes. Kenny S. The first orange boxes. Picks him out through the smoke, and it's going to be RPK. Presumably taken down momentarily. He's down towards bottom of mid right now. CZ hoping a CT, or T I should say, runs into his crosshair, and happy to save the orb on the A bomb site. Kill coming in any second now. Does he dare go around the corner? Oh, there he does. It's BMPK to drop him, and there will be 14-13 for sure. Happy in the pit, making sure they check every single crevice of the B bomb site. I'll go towards B. This will go maybe a minor commitment in the sense that they'll send one player to try and find a frag. A body who's been quiet all game. Does open things up. I would say just get out there. Don't give the trade up, but it's MBK that allows them to get back into the round. A nice shot from Scream from the emo position. Does balance everything up to a 4-on-4.
Kenny with the AWP, pre-scoped already to see if anyone's close at middle. He could walk in and get caught off by RPK. It's a rotation from Sixer that leaves Arch side relatively open at least. But unfortunately, Sixer, they arrived too soon. He was not ready. And as a result, down he goes. They wrap onto the site. Happy still inside of it, though. 2 kills again for him, who's having a great game. It's RPK that needs to play off the back of it. Bomb dropped, and RPK finds the spray. That should be the game.
Very well so far. He's got the AWP. So does Kenny. Has to be the round now, friendly, so we'll go into overtime pretty much.
Might be going there. You might have it. You could have called it correctly. Shocks and Apex finding kills. Molotov into the corner as XMS will back off. Smoke already down. He follows it up with an additional and goes aggressive on the MP9. Does he steal around back?
What?
XMS? What a way to do it if he certainly has. They back off as well because they found another kill from Happy. Bomb is down in the smoke, and suddenly they scramble, realizing they've given themselves a chance. It's inside of the pit that MBK is trying to find the shot on the AK. Does hit it as well, and Body's pulled it back, but it's Scream who's left alive. And he's got an AK-47 to work with. Knows bombs down, but at this point can't rest on that. What a shot. He has no information as to where the second player is now. It's called.
He's at the bomb.
They knew MBK was in the pit, so he's going to position himself accordingly.
Guaranteed the bomb. 25 seconds remaining. Got a nice little angle here as well. He has to check everything, though. He has no idea where MBK comes from. There's some sort of smoke or Molotov deployed towards middle. I think Scream wants to take it. One shot could win the map. Here it comes. He's going to take the challenge and pulls it off as well.
Wow.
Out of nowhere, it's Scream to deliver the goods and find it.